Hello, goddess, and welcome to another Twin Flame Q&A. I love this. This is kind of like, I guess, a new little series. I'm going to make it where it's literally Q&A Twin Flame Empowerment. You ask the questions, I give you the answers right here in the form of a video so that other goddesses just like you can benefit too from your inquiry. Without further ado, my name is Rachelle. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to what is your twin flame self-love empowerment journey. Yeah, because that's what a twin flame journey is. It is a journey of coming back home to the self, because the only way to align for union, physical, harmonious union with your twin is to come home to union with him. So with that, let us dive into the questions that we have for today. And that is the whole, I am totally confused in this twin flame thing. I feel you, sister. I was the same. And you, again, I reiterate, will hear me say time and time again that I didn't even believe in the concept when I first heard about it. And when I first met my twin flame, I didn't know that's what we were. Until 9 months later when shit had really hit the fan and I knew something was different about this connection. I couldn't put my finger on it. And then finally I was open for receiving the answers. And the universe was like, oh, you know that thing you weren't believing in? Here you go. Here you go. Okay. Yeah. So as a result of all of that, I dove deep into coming to understand what this was about and found myself feeling utterly powerless in this realm as well. Confused. There's so much conflicting and contradicting information out there that who do you believe? Who do you trust? What do you do? How do you navigate this journey? Well, it is about you finding your power in it and you anchoring into your knowing. And that is exactly where I come into this here. I'm not going to be that person that tells you yes or no, it's your twin flame. I'm not going to say you're wrong, he's not, blah, 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 blah. No, I am here to support you in your knowing because only you know the truth about you and your journey, period. So this goddess asks, I think I may have found mine. Can you meet them randomly? And the answer is a hell yes. That is definitely one of the ways that you can meet your counterpart. Now understand, just as each self-love empowerment journey is unique, so is each twin flame journey unique. There may be those twin flames who they went to school together, didn't realize that they were twin flames until later in life, and they have this coming together, this awakening. To those who, like myself, he came out of nowhere on Facebook when I wasn't looking for a relationship with anybody. I had intentions of being by myself. I didn't want someone in my space, quite honestly. And here he came. Flipped my lunch tray over, as I like to say. So yes, goddess, yes. You can meet very randomly. You can meet walking down the street. You can meet walking down the aisle in a grocery store. You can meet, obviously, online with this day and age, all of the ways that we are able to connect with each other in the physical realm that are avenues which allow us to awaken to the connection that we have with each other, not just our twin flame, but with all that is our experience. And everybody who does come into your life, there is some sort of a soul contract. Therefore, there is some sort of a connection with every interaction that you have. Because again, we are connected to all and everything, and all and everything is connected to us because we are energetic beings at our core, and everything is energy. Okay? So, in the realm of possibility, all things are possible. Never dismiss something simply because your little finite ego mind, your reptilian brain wants to tell you, well, I don't know how that could be. That doesn't make any sense. And that's simply because it's out of the realm of what your mind can fathom. either has experienced, has taken in terms of information, right? And if you're believing in twin flames, then you have a higher calling in the sense of you have a rooted truth in something far beyond this physical reality. Okay, so question nothing, because we only experience 1% of the physical reality with our physical senses. That's it. So imagine what else could possibly be out there. All right, so there we go. And then down to, how did you discover twin flames and the knowledge of them? Well, goddess, as I've said, I didn't believe in twin flames when I first met mine. Quite honestly, it was a year and a half prior when I had yet another dark night of the soul. And I want to point this out for you is, don't think you're just going to have one dark night of the soul. It is not singular. A dark night of the soul is where's the word? There's a word there. It is connected. It's the result of an ego death. So every time you have an ego death, and especially an immense one, where this whole identity that your ego is attached to, whenever that attachment is shattered, your ego goes through a death of a kind, which is then you going into a dark night of the soul of this whole, oh my God, that's not who I was. Then what? Oh my God, and I don't know, and it doesn't make sense, and I don't know who I am anymore, and I didn't believe in twin flames, and I wasn't looking, and you should, right? So I had one of those, obviously, before I became a self-love empowerment coach. I had, well, what am I saying? One. I had a couple. I had one immediately before a few months leading up to the creation, the divinely led creation of empowerment experiences. Okay. And I had seen that summer a little image, which is, I'm kind of half-assing my blog. I'm working on getting to it. It's simply because there's so many other things going on, and videos are a lot quicker to answer questions. I can be somewhat of a perfectionist when it comes to my writing. I'm not such with my videos. I mean, I am, but I'm not. More so with my writing. All right. So it is on my blog though, the image that made its way into my experience, which was about twin flames. However, it was correlating twin flame with self-love. And it was the only thing that I recall ever seeing about twin flames. So it was very brief where I read it and I went, oh, well, about self-love, I'm already doing that thing. It's all good, because through that dark night of the soul, then coming out and seeing that come through my realm was like, okay, noted. All right. Well, 9 months into my connection, without realizing that's what we were, because remember, I didn't believe in it. I was calling him my soulmate life partner, as I've mentioned. I knew there was something far beyond what I'd ever experienced before that is this connection with him. But I hadn't yet really come to truly know twin flames until that, again, shit really started to hit the fan. And I was receptive to it finally. And I got a random email in my inbox from a manifestation guru. I mean, that is her forte. That's what she does. And never once had I ever heard her mention twin flames. It was always just manifesting, manifesting, manifesting. And then boom, comes this email. Well, 10 little points about 10 of the signs and synchronicities, 10 signs that she experienced to confirm that she had met her twin flame and they were married and they were doing their mission together, which was this manifestation business that they have. And I'm reading this email going, check, 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 check. I mean, some big ones like birthdays being shared with my twin flame and a brother of mine, the exact same date, month and date, not year, because my younger brother's older than my twin flame. All right, because we are rewriting that template of older women being with younger men, right? It's been an experience, I tell you what. That was when it really, really hit home for me, where I went, okay, I guess it's time to start to expand into this. And I dove in. And like I said, that was when I ended up being right where you are, Goddess. So overwhelmed, so confused, so flustered, so frustrated, so disempowered. And as a self-love empowerment coach, because that's what I was doing when I met my counterpart, I had been already doing my business for 2 years when he and I went to India and such. Time is running together anymore, I swear. So, yeah. And I lost that little moment. I'm getting it back. But that was it, is I dove right in, and having, again, already been guiding goddesses into their power, I sat there going, whoa, I am not one to be feeling disempowered. Remember, former pimped out, drug addicted prostitute here. I know what it is to feel utterly and absolutely powerless in my life. Okay? And I know, though, too, what it is to then look for and take that shit back. So there I was in this twin flame arena going, what the fuck? Like how you have the whole spectrum. So what and who do you believe then? And as my journey progressed and we, separation and all the trials and tribulations and the healing, and finally I embraced it. And that's where Healing Twin Flames came from. Empowerment Experiences already was. And then I discovered that I, as self-love empowerment coach, am on a twin flame journey, which I realized was a healing twin flames journey. And this journey, just as much as Empowerment Experiences, has been completely divinely guided. And I got to a point, Goddess, where I had to ask myself, not just me, but I'm sitting there asking the universe, why? Why would you lead me into this and then feel like as though he was ripped away from me? And it's because of what my mission is, what our mission is. It is about guiding, divine feminines and divine masculines into and through finding their power through learning to love that which is their self. And my divine masculine is he's in the trenches right now of breaking generational curses and healing this generational karma right now, these generational traumas and wounds from this curse. Forced marriage. His entire life he has been being groomed for this. It's been absolutely heartbreaking to watch, feeling hopeless and helpless here, and to some extent at certain times in the journey. But again, that is showing me that I've acquiesced my power. I've given my power away to some aspect of this journey, and then it was about reclaiming that. And realizing again why I'm here, why I got led into this, because there are so many of you out there that are finding yourselves confused and flustered and frustrated and overwhelmed and downright feeling powerless on this journey. And I am here to tell you, sister, that you do not need to stay there. Absolutely not. Okay? This is about you looking for and finding your power so you can not just rise and thrive, but really rise and fly. Take flight on your journey. That is why my rebrand and everything from Empowerment Experiences to fully embracing Healing Twin Flames are my Pegasus pair, because it is that merging into the love. It's finding and realizing the strength that you possess and the wings that you really do have to take flight on your journey, regardless of what your divine masculine is or isn't doing, where he is or is not on his journey, because your journey is about you. And when you really begin to focus on that, and you loving yourself, and you anchoring the light and amplifying the love from within yourself, just as you have come here to do. You have come here to be an anchor for the new earth rising, Goddess. That's all you're asked to do. That's all your mission is comprised of. How it looks, how you do that, that's in the details. And that's something that I definitely work with clients on one-on-one. We do it through EWR. It is all about you coming home to you, to that truth of you, connecting with that goddess self and setting her free. So again, that is that rise and fly self that is inside of you. That's it. That's it. That's how I found it. That's how I was led. That's how, to make sure, I always like to make sure I got the whole answer and the knowledge of them, and that's it. That's exactly it. It was through doing this research. It was through being in this space of feeling so powerless and learning to be very discerning about who I listen to. And this goes with anything in life, any facet of your life. Being very aware of what you're letting take into you, what you are allowing to come into your realm and your experience here. It is about loving yourself by respecting your boundaries and what you take in. And if you are experiencing anything that feels disempowering to you, let it go. I have a free goddess tribe on Telegram where a lot of times the goddesses will come in and they'll ask questions and they'll say, hey, so I heard this and you're the one I trust. I resonate with you. Can you please tell me what you feel about this? Because it's not about what I think. It is about what I feel. And everything is rooted in feeling empowered in my world. Because again, goddess, I know what it is to feel absolutely powerless. So now I'm all about reclaiming my fucking power and about showing you how to do the same so you can feel so amazing about your life. Even when you're going through the shit, you can still say, I know this is temporary. I'm going to get through this shit. I'm going to break it down and I'm breaking through to the other side. And then I'm going to keep spreading my wings and flying high, continuing through this journey of ascension. And I just looked down at 1717 on this timer. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. With that, goddess, I thank you so much for submitting your questions and, allowing yourself to receive the answers. And of course, giving me the opportunity to be the channel, the conduit through which those answers are brought to you. I am certainly here for you. I have a group All Access Pass. It's a new structure. So, and I love it so much. My Empowered with Rachelle All Access Pass literally grants you lifetime access to my video courses, Empowering Empaths, Knowing Narcissists with the Twin Flame Twist, and why it is a part of your twin flame dynamic. Yeah. Even the narcissism and the energy vampirism, it is part of it because of what we're rewriting and such. Creative Clarity Journaling course, which is about you diving into and discovering you and allowing for the creative expression of yourself. And then there is the Healing Twin Flames, Rise and Thrive, Manifesting with Self-Love Power Starter, which was everything I utilized and implemented to manifest my trip to meet my twin flame in India from concept to completion in less than 90 days, having no passport, no money saved, no plans to go anywhere. And I did that trip there and back from concept to completion, meaning I was back in my country, back home, in less than 90 days. So you have access to that for life. And then, of course, the better part is live group sessions, live group coaching sessions. We have live manifesting moon rituals. We have vision board parties coming online. And you also get empowerment toolkits for both the Creative Clarity Journaling course and the vision board parties that we have on occasion in EWR. That's the acronym for Empowered with Rachelle. That's what we call it. And of course, goddess parties. I'm making sure I have everything right. And it's a 6-month commitment is how it works, because you've got to be developing and implementing new habits. And if you expect yourself to change everything overnight, that is your ego setting you up to be disappointed, setting you up to give up, setting you up for sabotage. That's why I went from making it just a month to month to 6 months. A 6-month container. Let's look at this really quick. It's been almost 2 years with something else going on. You blinked and it was gone, right? So 6 months is really nothing in this, which is our temporary journey. But 6 months is everything to going from powerless to powerful. All right. With that, you can certainly email me, love@empowermentexperiences.com. You can by all means go to my website, empowermentexperiences.com, and that landing page, that homepage right there has all of the links that of all the ways I can serve and support you, including Empowered with Rachelle All Access Pass. So you can check all of that out. And remember, Goddess, my inbox has an open heart policy. So please come on in. Let's chat. And comment below. I love to hear your feedback. I love to hear what resonated with you. And again, send me questions. I love to answer those too. Any way that I can support you and other goddesses in this way, I'm here for you. And when, not if, when you are ready for that deeper commitment, that deeper dive into really truly stepping into your power, then Empowered with Rachelle is for you. I guarantee it. With that, I bid you adieu, and I remind you that the power to create any change you desire in your life, the power to manifest any vision you desire in your life, that power of who you truly are, of knowing this and discovering this, that power is in your hands. Because that power has always been inside you. Namaste.